do not.
So how's everyone doing?
Good.
The market is bad. It look like it's gonna stay like this for a while. My guess is at least 6 months to a year, another. So I don't think we should expect things will improve. I heard the news that the Fed are not going to cut rate, and with Trump very aggressive with the tariff. So look, he's going to use that to harass other countries. So for sure, he's going to raise tariff for some countries. And that means the cost of living will go up, inflation will go up, and that means rate will not go down. It might go up or stay at this level. So I don't think we should expect the market to improve soon. And therefore, I think we all should try to improve ourselves, improve our business. And I think this is a good time to do that. So today I'm gonna go over all the benefit of being a loan officer at Loan Factory. I will also walk you through our technology, how we close a loan from the beginning to the end. You also get to understand what I do so that I have so many clients and I close so many loans and all of my clients are happy with me. So I think it's important for you to understand that. And at the end, you can ask me any question, but during the webinar, please only raise question if you have question about what I just mentioned. That way it allows me to finish the webinar. Anything that's not relevant, you can wait to the end. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and show you our website and everything. So this is our website. I'm gonna show you the benefit first. So Loan Factory is not a normal mortgage broker. We are a platform for loan officer. We are much more than just a mortgage broker. So at Loan Factory, we offer you our tech stack. We build all the technology ourselves. We are the only company in America that build the technology ourselves. So we build the pricing engine, the POS, the LOS, the CRM, the marketing. We build everything ourselves. So we don't use any other software out there. And when you join Loan Factory, you don't need to buy any other software. You don't need to pay Arrive, Lending Pad, or Loan Shifter anymore. No more. You don't need to. And you don't pay the company. We don't charge you monthly fee. We don't charge you technology fee. So basically, you will have no overhead when you work at Loan Factory. No overhead anymore. You don't have to pay the company. Okay. And I provide the training to the loan officer. So we have 4 training for new loan officer, all new loan officer. You got 4 training. We provide 4 training a month. And we also have weekly sales call where you can join and learn from other loan officer in the company. So at other company, you are by yourself. At Loan Factory, you have a chance to interact with other loan officer. You work with other loan officer. You learn from other loan officer, and you learn from me. So that is the benefit for being at Loan Factory. We also have a marketing department of 10 people. They will help you with marketing need. So for example, you need to create a customized image. You need to edit a video, or you need to run an ad. our marketing team can help you, and it's free. We also have an underwriting department. The underwriter can help you find, they can help you calculate DTI. They can help you fight against the lender. They can help you find the lender for your scenario. So most of us are not good at non-QM because non-QM loans are very complicated. There's a lot of overlay and exception. So that is why the underwriter would be so helpful. They will help you find the loan for you, find the loan program, find the lender for you. And it's free too. We don't charge monthly fee, no desk fee, no junk fee. We pay loan officer 100% commission minus a flat fee. So we are a flat fee model. We are a flat fee mortgage broker. You get paid 100%. Whatever the lender pay us, we pay you minus a flat fee of $5.95. And also, there will be a $500 processing fee. The processor will help you submit the loan, issue the disclosure, and take the loan all the way to fund it for you. Even after post-closing, they take care of the post-closing compliance so that you don't have to do anything. You just request the commission. So commission, we pay 1099 or W-2. If you are 1099, you get paid 100%. If you are W-2, we pay you only 90%. Okay. And you can charge a lender pay of 250 bps. If you want to lower the compensation, you can switch it to borrow pay and charge less. So we set our comp to 250 with almost all lender, all states except California, which is more competitive, and we set at 200. But there are two ways you can offer your client better rate. You can switch to borrow pay and lower your comp, or you can send your loan to our correspondent channel. The correspondent channel, we have licensed in about 13 states. Okay. We also give company lead to loan officer in 42 states. These are the actual application. The borrower already fill out application at our website. So you know that Loan Factory is a big brand name. A lot of consumers know about us. There are about 2,000 people visit our website every day. So a lot of consumers fill out application at our website, and we in 42 states, the company give it to the loan officer as the company lead, and the loan officer will get paid only 25 bps. However, you are the loan officer of the loan. You build a relationship with the clients, and in the future, you can capture future business or referral from the clients because you have that relationship. Okay. And we also have a referral bonus. If you refer a loan officer to the company, then you will earn, let's see, you can earn up to $5,000. So if you refer a loan officer who closed 50 loans a year, previous 12 months, you can earn up to $5,000. Okay, so I'm gonna take question. Ħoħe, hello Ħoħe. I cannot hear you. Still cannot hear you. I'll come back to you, Jorge. I'm sorry. I'll come back to you. Hi, Amish.
Hey, had two questions. Can we do correspondent non-QMs like DSCRs?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
And like, is there like if on the hard money, is there like a yield spread that like is there an option of if the lender is doing a yield spread? How does that work?
Say that again about the hard money.
If
I'm sorry.
on a hard money loan, if the lender, like let's say ROC Capital or anyone else, they are doing a yield spread, so every month they end up paying part of the interest. How would has that scenario ever happened before?
No, we don't deal with that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Jorge, is that we still cannot hear you. I'm sorry. Can you check your mic? Hey, Jason.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
So who are your investors?
We here is a marketplace. We work with 234 lenders on our marketplace, and you can see the reason we call ourselves a marketplace is Loan Factory is a marketplace for loan officer. You come here, you work with 234 lenders, and the lender is live. You can talk to them live. You can click on it, and you can see the AE. You can click on the AE to talk to them face to face, live.
And then, like with Rocket, they don't charge credit report fees. So the credit.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Just 1 second about that. So yeah, our main investor is Rocket. The reason we send a lot of loans to them because they have good rate. I think I do believe that they have a better rate than 𝐿𝐼. I monitor the rate a lot, and they are very transparent. They give us no EPO policy. So let's say if we do a loan and the borrower refinance within 180 days with someone else, we don't have to pay EPO. They have free credit report. We can pull credit report on their website, and it's free. They give it free credit upgrade. It costs them like $300-400, and they do it for free. They help our client increase the score. So for example, when you pull a credit report, the borrower credit might be 710. But on top of the credit report, you can see plus 20, plus 19, plus 18. You know, that means we can increase the score to that much. And Rocket can help us increase the score. So we can submit the loan and have them increase the score at the same time, so that the lender can approve the loan, issue condition and all that. At the same time, they clean up the credit, and when the credit go up, they will tell you and they apply the new pricing for your client. So it's very nice of them. So there's many things that I like about Rocket, and that's why we send them a lot of business. However, we are very fair. We shop on every loans. The reason I am so powerful because every loan that I have, I always shop around. I always give my client the best possible rate, and I will show that to you soon. But going back to the number of loan lenders here, you can see that I can look up any lender. I can choose any type of loan. So let's say private loan, right? I will be able to tell Ryan there are 85 lender that can do this loan, private loan. So at Loan Factory, you will never have to say no to your client again. And that is powerful because I know that all of us, even me, in the past, when the client comes to me and say, "Hey, Tuan, are you doing mobile home loan?" I said, "No, I'm sorry." They asked me if I do commercial loan. I said, "No, sorry." There's many times in the past we turn away our clients, but now no more. we will not turn away any clients anymore. So we can do any type of loan. Let's say commercial loan, we have 41 lenders. If we do reverse mortgage, land, charter home loan, or mobile home loan, we have 5 lenders. SBA loan, we have 5 lenders. So that's a lot of different lenders offer different type of loans. We will not say no again. As a loan officer, how can you not able to do a loan, right? So it's even better. Let's say you have an SBA loan. You can click on email this lender a scenario. You're not sure if anyone can take your loan. You can write a scenario here and post it and send it to this lender. They will get back to you. So instead of pick up the phone and call, sometimes you don't even know who to call. Here you just write the detail of the scenario and send it to the lender. They will get back to you. It's so easy, right? So that is why it's really powerful, really powerful. You can even narrow it down to these like bridge loan, asset utilization, construction, DPA, DSCR, fix and flip, foreign national, all kind of loan program. You can select and you can find lender for your clients. Hello, hey John, I will take question again. Hello, hi John.
Hi, how do you say your name, Thon?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
All right. So a couple of quick questions. One is, from the way you're set up on the compensation side, it sounds like we are a broker, but we set our own compensation, or is it a loan factory sets the compensation with each of the lenders? How does that work?
You will set the compensation yourself. So we will create a website for each of you. Each of you will have one website, and the website you can customize your website. You can have your own domain name. So you can see right here, for example, let me run the price. Let me show you this. Find a loan officer. So we create website for you. Let's say Sue in here. She has her website, SueLoanOfficer.com. And I can click on it to go to her website. And this is her website. Every loan officer will have a website. The website can take the application, it show your information. It has the pricing engine. It has the review and all that. So this is the website that we offer every loan officer. You can change the template, you can customize it. And the pricing engine will show your compensation.
Gotcha.
You can set it 200 if you want to. You can set 100 if you want to. It's up to you.
And that's because the overhead is actually, so what you're providing is, like say, because I know there are different people. If you work for a company, typically the company has a flat compensation.
Yes.
275, 250, 200, whatever that is. And the only person that can change that would normally be, you'd have to go through your manager, and then there's different. In this case,
basically, you said about the lender, the retail lender out there, they don't allow you to vary your compensation. They don't allow you to adjust the pricing to help the client.
right.
It's the opposite at Loan Factory. At Loan Factory, we want you to lower your comp so that you can offer the client better rate.
Gotcha.
So we do have a compensation company-wide, or lender pay compensation at 250 BIP, but we allow you to switch to borrow pay and lower your comp.
Got it. Okay, so the pricing is based on 250 bips, and then if you want to lower your comp on your own, you can switch to borrower paid, except for VA, because I'm heavy in the VA space, and that's why I asked the question.
In general, it's working like that. But on your website, you can set your compensation. So And your website you can have your own domain name. So
Got
you can promote your own domain name. You can go to GoDaddy.com and buy your own domain name. We will make sure it works for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if, for example, I want to have my VA comp at 200, or I want to have my comp at 200, that way I can be more competitive on my VA loans. That would be my 200 across the board. Do I have to do anything different with you guys, or that would just on my website, the comp would be 200?
Correct.
Lender.
So, yeah, that's correct. So basically here, you can see our pricing engine on the main website. I will do it again. I did it a little fast. So you can go to rate code right here, and we enter a scenario. So our pricing engine is a lot more powerful than Loan Shifter. It's better than Loan Shifter because first, it's easy to use. It's a lot faster to use, and consumer can use it. So it's easy to use. Secondly, it has the consumer-facing pricing engine for your consumer. And thirdly, it detects the affordable home ownership program. So for example, right here, if the borrower is first-time buyer and their income is $216,000 a year, they qualify for the AMI discount. So no pricing, no rate adjustment, no adjustment. So you can see the rate right here. See the rate right here right now is 6.375 or 6.5%. And 30 lenders offer this rate. You can click on to expand it, and you can see that VIP mortgages have the best rate. And as you go down, the points going up. The points go up. So I can pick maybe this rate, 6.5. You can see the credit and then become points. So let's say Provident funded at almost 1,000 points. If you don't shop around, let's say you don't shop around, and I know that most loan officers don't shop around. I feel ashamed for those loan officers. How can you run a business and you call yourself a broker and you don't shop around?
No, I shop around, but I use
Yeah.
I'm using Arrive to do my
Exactly. So the consumer, they shop around crazy nowadays. They are younger. They love to shop around. They love to do things themselves. So they shop around a lot, and loan officers have to shop around. So you can imagine you work with these lender down here. How can you compete, right? And then let me give you one more example. Let's say this consumer have credit score 660, right? And let's say the borrower do 20% down. Okay, let me give you one.
Very unlikely.
Let me give you one good example of 20% down, 660 credit score. And let's say you use Loan Shifter. You shop around, but you don't use our software. You use Loan Shifter. And oh no, what happened? My computer. Hello, everyone there still?
Yeah, we're still here.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my computer hacked up. So for this scenario, the pricing engine showed a rate of at least 7%, right? But if you just look at their income and say, oh, this borrower income is less than 216,000, look at the new price now, new rate now, 6.5. So I know that this have been out for like almost 2 years, but a lot of loan officers still not aware of this LLPA waiver. When your income is a little bit, it's 120% of AMI, you can waive all the LLPA adjustment. And look at the detail. You can click on the lender name to see the detail. And you look at the LLPA waiver here, we waive 1.875% because we waive it. We waive all the adjustment because the income is $216,000 a year. So this is the first thing I want to show to you, that we have a lot of great program that help the consumer when their income is not high. And this is the reason why the consumer like me and why I keep winning. Because when you quote the client 7%, I quote the client only 6.5%. For sure, the client will go with me, right? So that's why it's so important to use the pricing engine. And the pricing engine has to be good to help you find the good program, good rate for your clients. Okay. And here's the second point here. You can see the compensation here. So on this website, I set it at 1%. However, on your website, you can set it at 2% or 2.5% or 1.5%. It's up to you.
Got it.
And
okay.
And the pricing engine is really powerful. First of all, I saw the loan officer on the bottom, whoever have a loss of review. Secondly, you can share this scenario with anyone by click on the link here. You can share with your borrower, or you can click the button share right here. You know, you can send it to your client right away. Or you can do a lot more. So you can, let's say the borrower want to compare between 30 years and 20 years. You can click here and pop up here, compare up to 3 programs. Then you go to 20 year, you can put the rate, and then you can go to 15 years, you can put the rate, and then now you compare. You can see the comparison 3 column.
Okay.
And the 15-year can save $374,000. And you can share this to your client. See how powerful it is and how easy it is. Our technology make everything so easy. Besides this pricing engine, I don't know if there's any pricing engine called non-QM pricing engine, non-QM pricer. You can quote, you can compare pricing of the non-QM lender. So let's say the borrower have good credit score and 20% down bank statement program. You can see we can get 7.375. There are 9 lenders total in the system.
That's pretty good. I see Plaza and a couple other people on there.
So yeah, so we have non-QM pricing engine on top of the QM pricing engine.
That's great. My other question, because I know there are more people waiting. Real quick, my other question was, as far as, because obviously I try to work with companies that have a pretty good underwriting flow and communication. You said you have an internal processor. That processor communicates with them. Do you guys rate the companies, like as far as, okay, we have a better flow with, for example, right now I use UWM and Freedom a lot because I have a pretty good flow with them. How do you manage that sort of thing in your system?
Yeah, I will get back to you later on. I will show you the loan process from A to Z and why we are so good at closing so many loans. I will show you that process. Our process is the best process out there. It's so good that I can confidently tell you that almost all my clients will give me 5-star review. We are good at that. And if you look at here, you can see we have this many 5-star review, and it's perfect 5-star review. No one in the country, no other company in the country have this kind of review. By the way, about me, I myself was the #1 loan officer in the country 2 years in a row. 2020 and 21. 2021, I closed 6,600 loans 1 year. And all of our clients give us 5-star review. We have a rate process in place that ensure that the client will be happy and give us 5-star review. I will come back to that later. Hi, 𝐒𝐻𝐿.
Yes, hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
I have a question. Is there any limitations for loan officers that have a real estate license? In other words, do licensing, is that allowed?
No.
And I think somebody else had a question about that. And I just want to make sure I also ask that question. Can I act as a real estate agent on my loans?
Yes, you can have dual capacity as a loan officer and realtor on the same transaction. Almost all states allow that, I think, except Utah. It's an exception. And the good thing is our system, by the way, we are a technology company. We build all the software ourselves. No one can do that. We build our LOS, POS, pricing engine, CIM, everything. And our technology is amazing. We automatically detect and issue disclosure to your client. By law, you can do it, but you have to issue disclosure to your client. And we issue the disclosure for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Sudhakar.
Yeah, hi, Chian. Yeah, good talking to you. I was on a call last week and just wanted to follow up. Good learning. Thanks for all the details and taking all the calls. And after the last meeting, I went back and tried to run some scenarios. Right now, I've been using the EWM. And I've been wondering, actually, if you really have an advantage on the Rocket for the interest rates, because in my past experience is that actually UWM actually has a better rates on many cases versus Rocket on my side, the current sponsor. Then I tried to check the rates that you have on your website and the UWM. I have not been able to find any scenario. Again, the cases I have ran, the Rocket better than better. So I'm
Go ahead, Antonio.
So I'm just wondering if
we have a hard time listening to you. I'm sorry. You said something about UWM versus Rocket about the rate. But I myself monitor the rate closely. So if you think any lender have better, if UWM has better rate, you can let me know. But we can talk about it later.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I have a question.
Question for you, sir.
Yeah, Jorge, right? Jorge,
Yes,
right?
Jorge, yes. Okay, when you mentioned the rescoring to increase the borrower's FICO score, who will pay the rescoring? The borrower, the company, or I will pay as a loan officer?
Rocket will pay for it.
Okay, they will pay for it.
Yes. So
Yeah,
basically, it's called rapid rescore, right? Basically, they will run the analysis and they say, oh, the borrower have to pay down this loan, this debt, pay off that debt. So if the borrower follow the instruction and pay down or pay off some of the debt, Rocket will pay for the rapid rescore. And you know that rapid rescore costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, so $300-400 easily.
Right, easily.
They pay
Right.
for it. They pay for it free.
So that's what I was asking, if the borrower has to pay, because legally the borrower cannot pay for it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure if the company will pay for it.
Yes.
My other question is, when you say the 100% commission based on the 2.5, is a flat fee of $595. What is that $595 fee? I'm sorry.
It's a flat fee, the flat admin fee paid to the company.
Okay,
So
perfect.
So normally, instead of charge you 15% split, we give you 100% and keep the flat fee. That is our business model, flat fee model.
Flat fee of $595 plus the processing fee. We cannot charge. You mentioned that we cannot charge the borrower. We have to pay for it.
There are two ways you can charge the borrower. One way, you can send a loan to the correspondent channel.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You send the loan to correspondent channel instead of the
Okay.
wholesale channel. Then with the correspondent channel, we are the lender, we can charge that fee.
That is like a delegated transaction, like,
Yeah.
okay, so
A
that's
non-delegated lender.
right, so we can charge, okay, perfect. Okay,
Second way is you can do borrow pay, and you can charge higher commission.
right,
So the same thing at charge lower commission plus the processing fee, or you can don't charge processing fee and increase the commission a little bit. It's the
Okay.
same. Yeah.
okay, I got it. Okay, now, okay,
That's it.
perfect. Yeah,
Thank
okay,
you.
thank you.
Yeah. Can you try to hold on? Don't ask not relevant question, because there's a lot more that I want to share with you. Only ask if I said something and you have question. That way it will allow me to move on. I know that you have a lot of questions, but if you can hold on a little bit, take down your hand if it's not relevant, because at the end I will open up for any type of question. Hello, Jason.
Hello. I have another question. When you do a loan through Rocket, do they have to go in and sign in as, build their account like they do now?
Every one of you will have an account with the lender. You have your own account. You can log in. You can lock rate. You can see your loan, all that.
Well, I know that, like, when we do a loan through Rocket, then the consumer has to go in and build their own profile with Rocket.
They only need the e-sign. That's it.
Okay, so then I have to go in and get a new thing with Rocket. Last thing is, what if I have my own processor? Is that allowed?
No, we don't allow you to have your own processor. By law, the processor have to be the employee of the company by law.
Oh, you hire them?
Or the processor have to be a licensed third party processor. You cannot have your friend or your brother, sister to process loan for you.
So the processors don't work for the company, they're independent?
Yeah, if they're independent with a license, then it's possible. But we have to onboard them. We have to make sure they can help not only you, but all the loan officer as well. So it's a little tricky right there. And most processors out there, they charge $800 to $1,000. At Loan Factory, we charge only $500. And we do more. The processor at Loan Factory, we do a lot more. The processor do everything from submission, disclosure, all the way to funded. And even after funded, they take care of the compliance. They take care of the post-funding document, everything. So it's better to use the in-house processor. Just hold on 1 second. Let me get finished because I have so much more to show you. So just hold on. Let me show you. I showed you the pricing engine, right? Now let me show you the application. So the borrower go to our website, right? They see the rate, they check the rate, they like it, and let's say they want to apply. There are many things they can do. They can apply. They can see if they qualify or not. So if they select that and they enter their income, then the system will tell them that they not qualify because more than 50%. You see how fast everything done? One thing you should pay attention that
Juan, can you please share your screen? We can't see it.
Oh no, sorry. Okay. So now let me run the pricing. So earlier I showed you the pricing engine where consumer can go to your website and check the rate. And after they check the rate and they see, let's say they see this rate, they can click on apply. They can click on qualify now and they can enter their income. And then the system can tell if they qualify or not. So they are not qualified because the decline too high. Okay, they can view the feed, see how fast it is. They can see all the feed right away. They can see all the feed right away. They can create rate alert. This is important. The consumer, most of them have high rate. They want to track the rate, and this is the best way for them to track the rate. They can, let's say they have a loan at 7%. They want to refinance if the rate hit the target. So the target can be 6.5, yield cost, 0 point. They can set it and enter the information and then create rate alert. So you can, right now I have like 20,000 rate alert for my clients. And I'm gonna improve the system so that I have more people go to my website and create rate alert. Because if a lot of people go to my website and create rate alert, when rate drop, they're the first one that get notified and they call me to help them, right? So the website is the best way to prove to the client that we have the best rate. We challenge them, we let them see their rate. It's so easy. So the consumer can set rate alert, or you can create a rate alert for your clients. And then let's talk about the application. When you or your client can click on apply, and here is the application. Buy a home, I want a pre-approval letter. I enter my information. I am a consumer, okay? I'm a consumer.
What happens if they enter it wrong?
I'm sorry?
What happens if they enter information wrong? Like, borrowers are always wrong about income and things like that. What happens then?
Good question. So let me answer that very soon. When they go to the website, they create an application, right? First, we create an account for them so that they can come back and edit it. Secondly, you can see AI application. I think we are one of the rare technology company that offer AI application. The consumer or loan officer like you can drag in these documents: tax return, pay stub, W-2, bank statement, driver license. You can drag it here. And the system can read information on the document and fill out application for you or for your client. Okay, it's AI era now. Everything AI. So that way we can finish the application within a minute or two, not 10 minutes. Right? So we have an AI application, or you can skip and fill out the application manually. So if you fill out it manually, the system, later on, you or your client upload the document, the system will compare two versions. They will compare the information on the document versus the information on the 1003, and will highlight you the difference. So we're gonna release that in about 2 weeks. So AI application is great. What else is great about our system, our technology? You or your client can pull credit report. So if you don't want to pay for a credit report, if you want your client to pay for it, you can turn on the switch, and the system will ask the client to pay and pull credit report themselves. So the client can do it. You don't have to pay, save you money. And the client will give you authorization to put their number, their phone number in the do not call. That way, no more trigger lead. So Loan Factory, we close 500 loans a month. But the whole last year, we had only like 2 cases that the loan officer called me and complained that someone called their client. So our system is good. I have a staff every day. her job is to put the client phone number in the do not call registry. That way we stop the trigger lead. And I know a lot of loan officers out there lost client because of that. Trigger lead is really bad, and we stop that. So this highlight that at Loan Factory, we do not allow any problem to happen. We'll fix problem. We make sure the problem will not happen again and again. So when you join Loan Factory, you can be assured that the client won't be triggered a call by the other loan officer out there. Okay. So the borrower can move on and finish the application. And then on the last page, supporting document, the system will generate a list of documents that needed from the borrower, and the borrower will upload it. So I can share with you, a sandbox website. I cannot show you the production website because the regulator go after me and say that is consumer privacy. I cannot show it. So I cannot show the production data, but I can show you a sample server where you can see here is the prospect. So the prospect here, you can see many applications. This is 99%, 100% done, 28% done. So this is the loan application pipeline. It has many rows, right? It says created 23rd, updated 23rd, the borrower name, loan amount, loan type, the status, how many to do. These to do are generated automatically by the client, by the system. And the borrower or you can upload it. And after the borrower upload, you can click here to review it. And if it's good, you can clear it. If it's not good, you can add it and say, please send me the last page. You can save it, or you can write it using AI. You can click here. We did not enable AI here. Let's see. We may not enable AI here, but we have AI on our application. So you can update it, and then you can just write an email. Please send me these documents, blah, blah, okay? And then you can review and email it to the client. It lists all the to do, all the condition, and you can send it, preview and send it to the client. Okay. So this is the process of the application process. Good thing is the moment the borrower create an account and fill out application, our system will text you and say, hey Jason, hey Harry, there's a borrower filling out the application right now. So you got a text, you log in, you click here, they see their number, you call them, say, hey, Penny, I saw that you're filling out the application right now. If you have any question, let me know. I can be on the phone to help you. You have to make sure that you finish the application. That is how good we are. Everything real time, right? When the client fill application, and then you call them right away, they'll be surprised. Wow, you know that I'm filling out application. How did you know? You impress your client. Okay, you impress your client. So this is our loan application. We have 3 pipelines: the leads, the prospect, and the loans. The lead is just name and phone number or name and email. That is a lead. But after you call and the borrower fill out application, it becomes a prospect. Prospect is the same thing as application, right? And in here, you can issue pre-approval letter. You can work on the application. And the loan is when the loan is become active. The client is in contract. We submit the loan to the lender, it become loan. So on the loan pipeline, we have to move really fast. And you can see, you click on the contact here, you can see who's the main loan officer, who's the LOA, who's the additional loan officer, who's the loan coordinator, who's the processor. So the different person, different role that touching the loan and to help with moving along. Okay. And it's on the cloud. So you, processor, everyone can see it, what's going on. So every day we require our processor to work on your loan every day. They require to. So they have to work on your loan every day. They have to update to do every day. They have to write note every day. So if you go to note, you can see what's going on. You can click on to do to see the list of condition outstanding. This to do, you go to closing agent, you see to do. So you have different to do. Depend on it belong to the loan owner or borrower or closing agent. Okay. So the system is really easy to use. You log in, you want to monitor your prospect pipeline, you go to prospect. You want to monitor your loan pipeline, you go to loan. You see it. Really easy and simple. Let me go back out to here. I'm going to pause a little bit to take question, and then I will continue. Okay. Hi, Cam. You have a question?
Yes, sir. So quick question. As you are showing me your company's website, the application for the borrower, do you have the application where the borrower doesn't want no income verification, no docs, just want to fill up the application? And then do you have the list of those lenders who don't want any, no documents, no income verifications? Because you mentioned that you had more than 200 lenders.
Yes. So what happened is when the borrower fill out the application, they can select the loan type. So if they choose non-QM or DSCR or HELOC, our application will change. It's a lot shorter. And then we will ask for particular document from that type of loan. So our system handle that as well.
Okay. My second question is that when we are doing the loan process for the borrower has got the tier 1 score on all the 3 credit bureaus and the current rate of 15 years, which is in the current market, does they get the same rate or does it get a higher rate because of no documents, no income verification?
I showed you earlier, we have 2 types of pricing engine.
Okay.
Let me share with you the screen. I mentioned that earlier.
Okay.
So here is the pricing engine for fully for QM loan. We call that QM pricer here.
Okay.
But you can click on the non-QM pricer, then you can run pricing for the non-QM program. You can go to investment and it become the SCR. You can run the pricing for the SCR loan.
Okay.
So the pricing will be different.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello,
sir.
Andy. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Hey, so real quick, I know again, I'm not picking on processing fee and things of that nature, but I've had some process, like if we did like a figure HELOC or sometime if I use RBB Bank, they don't really have anybody involved. So in situation where it's all automated and there's nothing really in terms of work you need to do we still have to pay a processing fee? Because there's nothing really to do.
Good question. If there's no processor involved, we still charge you only $100.
Okay.
We have to handle compliance and paperwork anyway. So
Okay.
we charge only $100 in that case.
Okay.
And the good thing is if for some reason the loan amount is very small, let's say
Sure.
150K loan amount or 100K loan amount,
Okay.
then Loan Factory will help you. So basically, if the commission check is less than $2,200, we split the commission 50-50.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's how we help you. So let's say the commission only 1,200. We're not gonna take 1,100, right? We split 50-50 with you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Sudhakar.
Yeah, again, yeah, sorry, I think last time the phone got disconnected. There are a couple of questions, but maybe the first one, I think most likely people use the borrower paid compensation because the lender is quite high, and we have the flexibility to change. And the example on the website you mentioned is 1% as a default. And if you want to give an incentive, for example, to go down to 0.5%. So the way I'm just trying to understand the mechanism, how it works. As you reduce the percentage of the compensation, will the rate go down to the borrower, or is the amount added to the closing amount to the borrower, the change?
Good question. Good question. So basically, the lender give you a pie. If you take less, then the borrower get more. If you take more of the pie, the borrower will get less, right?
Right.
So I can give you an example right here, right?
Yeah.
So this is when I log in. You see my name on the top left, top right corner here. I log in. The screen look different, a little bit different. And you can expand it to see more criteria. You can see here, the compensation is 1%. And you click here, you can see compensation 1%. So if you say, let's say you lower that to 0.6 instead of 1%, right? You will see that, for example, 5.875 here, right?
Yeah.
15,000, right? You will see that it will be less. 5.875 become 13,000. So if you look at here, it becomes 0.6. And you can let me give you this example right here. You see, at 6.5%, the base price is 1% to the borrower. However, because of these adjustment here, so the adjusted price to the borrower is this. So the borrower will get 2,000 credit. However, because of compensation, the borrower have to bring in $806. You see the reasoning here? So the more you make, the more borrower have to bring in.
Oh, but the rate will remain the same, or rate is going to change?
The rate is still the same.
Okay, but if you really want to keep the rate moving, but not the amount itself, just like in the lender
Then
page.
here, you move it here. You move it here. So you can move it down, you move the rate down, and borrower have to pay more points. Or you move the rate up, the borrower will get more credit.
Okay, so basically when you are looking for the no credit or no plus or minus 0, and you
Yes.
always try to target for the 0, and then the rate will go up or down depending on the compensation rate.
Yeah. We will never find 0 credit or points because that is a perfect scenario, which will never happen.
Yeah.
But these numbers change every day. These numbers change every day.
The reason I'm asking is a lot of times borrowers ask for, for refinancing, I don't want to pay the closing costs.
Yes.
And they want to compare with their previous rates. So what you want to do is you want to pick up a rate, and on that rate, the compensation is paid for and the closing costs are paid for. So you choose a rate that pays both of them, right? So that's really asking where that is coming from.
Yeah, when you do a refinance here, you can see closing costs. And you can quote them this rate for closing costs. Or if they can pay this, they get lower rate. They pay more, they get lower rate. This is a refinance scenario.
Yeah, and that will change based on your compensation rate automatically.
Yeah, it will change based on the compensation. If you charge more, they have to pay more.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Andy. Andy?
Guys. Sorry, press the wrong button.
Okay. Hi, Tori. Hello, Tori.
Yes, hi. I wanted to know the typical time frame for closing from start to finish?
I would say 3 weeks, but remember, we are very fast. Let's say when the loan ready to go, you convert it from a prospect to a loan. The processor will have to submit the loan within 4 hours.
Excellent.
4 hours. We have the turn time internally. And every day, the processor have to work on your loan, every single loan. They have to touch the loan. They have to write note. They have to update to do. So we force them to work hard every day for you. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Hi, Nathan.
Yes, you mentioned several times AI and your website. Does that also extend to vendors? Are you associated or affiliated with any vendors that use AI to accelerate getting transcripts, getting written VOEs, using alternative methods to get those written VOEs, to get bank statement validation? Can you speak to any of those platforms?
No, we haven't deal with those because first of all, those vendors, they are slow in adopting technology. Secondly, there will be a cost. And I think in this market, nobody wants to pay additional costs, especially loan officer. So right now we have not, but within Loan Factory, we are working crazy on the technology. You can look at my screen on the bottom right, you see a little icon, my picture, you can click on that. Then it will take you to our AI page where you can ask any question, like how many loan applications do I have? Show me best rate today. How can loan very close loan fast? Or you can ask AI to create an application for you. So we are working on the technology to help all of you. We are also working on a mobile app. So we expect that in about a month or two, we will release it for you. Right now, we release it for the borrower already and realtor. But we want you to have a mobile app so you can do everything on the go. When you travel, when you're on vacation, you can get things done. You don't have to have a computer. So technology is our focus, and we are a technology company. Hi, Jorge.
Yes, the third-party company usually take 2 to 3 weeks, and the charge is more than $100 sometimes. So my question to you is, processing department will request the transcripts to the IRS with the borrower, or it will be the borrower who's in charge of it?
The processor will handle that.
Okay.
They will try to handle that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So we at Loan Factory, here's the little secret. We empower everyone. We want processor. We have a disclosing team to register the loan and issue disclosure. The processor only take care of the condition. That's it. And then they are also being helped by processor assist. The processor assist, they just do VOE, they do IRS verification. So they have assistant, and that's why they can focus on clearing condition for you. So let me, Sudhakar.
Yeah, Chen, again, maybe my call previously cut off on the rate. Remember, we talked about the advantage Loan Factory has on the interest rates on the Rocket versus, for example, UWM. And you mentioned that you generally have an advantage of the rate that you can get. And I just got the link, and I'm going to run multiple scenarios. But my experience in the past is that UWM is typically lower compared to the Rocket. But I'm wondering on the Rocket, do you have any favorable rates compared to what others can see?
Yes. So I can tell you that no other brokers have better rate than us.
Okay.
We are the top broker with Rocket, and therefore I already told them whatever happened, I never want to hear that any other broker out there have better rate than us. I don't allow that.
Okay. And it is mainly with the Rocket or even other lenders also you have some advantage?
I use all lenders out there. I don't care. I use my pricing engine to determine who has the better rate, and then I submit the loan to that lender.
Okay. And if you use like a 1% compensation, not too high, maybe on 0.75, do we think actually we should be able to compete with anyone and give the $1,000 more comfortably, the $1,000?
Yes. And that's why here I want to share with you this program, $1,000 loss rate guarantee. I don't think any company out there dare to launch this program. We launched it for almost a year and a half already. And so far, we have 40 people applying. We haven't lost anything. So you can use this program to promote to your client, to promote on social media. One thing about mortgage is the biggest question that all of us have is how can I have more clients, right?
That's right.
But then most of us don't have a good way for this question. Nobody have good answer for this question. Most of us don't even have an answer. You have the question, but you don't have the answer. Basically, in order to have a lot of clients like me, let me share with you what I closed, my number. You can see the performance here, and the last 3 months here. You can see that in December, I closed 91 loans. You know, I consistently close 80, 90 loans a month, even though in this market. And even though I'm very busy right now, I spend about 5% of my time originating, and I have that many clients. So the question is why I have so many clients.
Wow.
So think about this. Most of us make a mistake. We think about ourselves too much. In our head, we keep thinking, how can I have more clients? How can I win that client? How can I, you keep thinking about you. But you should be thinking about the client. If you don't understand the client, how can you win them, right? So what do you think the client is thinking in their head? You should interview some clients, a home buyer. Look at their profile. They never buy a house. They save money, a lot of money to buy a house. And most consumers don't know anything about mortgage. Even a lot of loan officers don't know much about mortgage, right? Mortgage is very complicated. It's very hard to understand. It's finance, right? It's one level more difficult than finance. There's so many choices too. So many variations, many different programs, so many different loan program rates, things that affecting the rate. There's so many types of loan officer and lender out there, and loan officer charge different compensation. So everything is confusing for consumer. They don't understand anything about mortgage, even smart consumer. They don't have time, or they're confused, they don't have patience, all of that. So consumer, of course they want to shop around. Of course, they want to have the best rate and they want to work with the best loan officer. So when, let's say I were a buyer, I just got into the contract an hour ago. Now I stay in front of you, 75 of you right here, and I raise my hand and I say, who has the best rate? Raise your hand. I will do loan with you. You think about this. The consumer wants to work with any loan officer that have the best rate. So I ask all of you who has the best rate. And I do expect all of you raise your hand. The one that don't raise hand, you will not have any clients. In this situation, the consumer is the one that approach you and ask you, do you have the best rate? And you don't even answer. That means you lose the client and you're not going to have any clients, right? In the real world, you have to promote yourself. I have the best rate. Come to me. And you know that in the real world, everyone promote they have the best rate. Everyone say, my rate is so competitive. Come to me. I can help you save money. Everyone say that.
And the thing, I think the $1,000 definitely gives the confidence to the borrowers, right? To really come and see, and the broad, I think the technology and everything is there.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
So
what question I have is who pays this $1,000? Is it
hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. So you need to become an expert. You will offer your client the best possible rate. You offer your client the expertise. You are an expert. You know a lot about loan. You can close any loans. You have the most competitive rate. If not, you pay them $1,000. Imagine you tell all the consumer this, they will love you. And the other loan officer have nothing to say. They cannot, they don't know what to promote themselves. So you will win the clients. And if every day or every week you post something on social media that thousands of people can see, one day that they see, oh, you have this program, $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. Next day you close loan. Next day you post a 5-star review. Next day you post a first-time buyer program that's so good. You know, you keep posting something so good that people will say, I make this loan officer is good. I make sure to save his name because 2 years from now I might buy the house. So they save you. They know you, they recognize you. And that's how they call you. That's what I did for many years. I let the whole community know that I'm good. I proved it to them I'm good. I have the technology, I have the pricing engine. They can see and check it. Everything I say is correct. I back it up with the pricing engine, with the website. And I send them the link. They click on it, they see the rate. You know, when I quote something, I don't just say your rate is this. I say your rate is this, click here to see it. I give them a link. I take them to the website and they see the rate right away. Then they don't need to do anything. Click on the link, they see everything. So they click on the link, they see this. You know, I click on the, you know, like here, right? Here's the pricing engine with the rate. I copy the link here. See it, click the clipboard. I share that link in the email, on social media. People know that people click on that, and then it takes user to this side. They see everything. So the technology. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So
Is this, the pricing engine has been built 2.5 points lender paid?
no, it's up to you. Every one of you will set your price, your compensation.
But there are so many lenders, so you have to.
No, the system set one compensation for all lender.
Okay.
Yeah. So in order to win the client, you have to answer why, you know, just like here, I persuade to you that you should join Loan Factory because we have super low rate, you have excellent customer service, and you have the best technology. When you join Loan Factory, you have all three of this. I guarantee you that no one can beat your rate. I guarantee you that our software is the best, and you don't have to pay for it. And I guarantee you that you will provide excellent service to all your clients because all of them will give you 5-star review. You know, we know that we are providing a service to our client. If we provide a service and our client are not happy with you, that's not good. So if you run a service business, you must make sure that your client must be happy with you, right? So 5-star review is what we can offer. The client will be happy and give you 5-star review, and the technology is the best. So that is how I can be so successful. So many clients like me. And I can show you a little more later on about the CRM and everything else that I do. But the $1,000 here, you should promote it. A good thing is if we lose $1,000, the company will pay. I will pay. You don't have to pay. The only thing I ask from you is you have to be willing to compete. You have to be aggressive so that you don't lose client. So let's say you quote a loan and you make 5,000 on that loan, but then there's a competitor have better rate. You need to cut it down to 3,000. Cut your commission to 3,000, but then the competitor come back with better deal. You have to keep lower your compensation until it's 0. You have to be willing to do that. And even if you cut it to 0, you do it for free, and we still don't have the best rate, the company will pay $1,000. And there's term and condition. We only honor the fixed rate conventional conforming, no jumbo and no high balance. We also honor FHA and VA loan. So those are the loans that we will honor.
One question, because you are more than a broker, do you close the deals under Loan Factory or you close the deal under the lender's name, whoever is approving the loan?
It doesn't matter. You can choose wholesale or correspondent.
No, but usually what do you do? Do you close under your name or do you usually close under the broker's?
Most of my loan goes under wholesale with the lender.
Wholesale. Okay, lender's name. So I'm assuming if you close under the lenders, so the commitment will be coming from the lender, from the investor.
Yeah, the money come from them. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank
Hi,
you.
Amish.
I have one question. As you mentioned that about the loan closing, it takes 4 weeks. But let's say I got a client for personal loan doing for the home improvement, and he wants a personal loan for 100,000. How long it takes for Loan Factory to do funding 100,000 in his bank account so the project can be started for remodeling?
Depend on the type of loan, depend on the borrower financial situation. Every deal is different. Every deal is different. Every loan type is different. Every lender is different. But I can reassure you that we are faster than any other lender brokers out there.
So even for personal loan, the client has to wait for 4 weeks for personal loan funding as well?
We don't offer personal loan. We don't offer personal loan.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be collateral.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Hello, hi, Amish.
Hey, yeah, I'm in the same Northern California market. What I see a lot of banks offering right now is ARM products on jumbos. How are you competing with that?
We cannot compete for jumbo and ARM. We cannot compete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
That's something we are not good at. Sorry.
Okay, and and an ARM without the jumbos, have you seen
Yeah,
some good options?
We can compete against anyone.
Okay. Okay. And then in other, I know you don't share California leads and some other states, but what are the other options? Like, can I buy leads from other places?
Yes. Yes. I'll get into that later.
Okay.
I'll get into that later. Hi,
Thanks.
Brian.
Hi. A couple of quick questions. Even though most everything appears to be set up with like a borrower paid comp, does your system allow to put in a minimum and a maximum? So if I wanted to have like a 1% commission, could it also be listed as a $7,000 maximum? So it would automatically price that way with a borrower?
No. The minimum and maximum is only applicable to lender pay compensation. For borrower pay compensation, it can be any number from 0 all the way to the max.
So next question then is, your website notes that you put together programs for companies if they want to do an entire company and provide, a 25% discount on the origination fee. How does that work if I set up a company and there's 1,000 employees and one of those employees wants to apply for that program and get that 0.25% discount? Are those people then referred back to me, or just any random person at Loan Factory?
Are you talking about a corporate discount program?
Yes.
Yeah, that is for the company only. Loan officer cannot use it. It's for corporate.
Well,
Design.
that's what I'm saying. Like, can I help set up companies to obtain the corporate discount?
The company can sign up to receive that. Yes. Yes.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm the loan officer who finds the company and has them sign up for the corporate discount, are those leads sent back to me, or it's just anybody?
It's for the company only, because only company can provide discount. It's getting very complicated with the compliance. Who can provide the discount and not? It's getting very complicated. Yeah, again, I have to explain to you later, but we cannot allow loan officer to utilize that.
Okay.
But yeah, there's other program out there. Regarding lead, first we have company lead. Secondly, you can see right here, let me show you something. So this is your menu.
So Brian, I think you're asking if you went to a company and you set up, say you went and you were representing a company and you say, hey, I'm going to go to XYZ carpet cleaner and they have 100 employees and you want to be their preferred lender and offer them a discount. I think that's what you're asking, right?
Correct.
So we're saying that we can't do that?
Because you have to treat the consumer fairly. You cannot give a discount to someone and not the other, unless you offer to the whole company.
Correct, but I think Brian is saying, can he be the loan officer that represents the company?
Yeah, still, we still cannot do that. There's a reason I have to review on that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So then who actually does the loans if there's a corporate discount?
We can give it to loan officer as company lead.
You might be able to do all those loan yourself without getting the extra quarter, because of compliance.
So let me share with you some of the marketing tool that we have. The first one is Facebook ads. You probably heard about lead hackers, right? A lot of companies promote lead hacker. It's a good tool, but it's very expensive, $300 a month. And we build that feature for you.
All
So
right.
you can run an ads. You can target the lead, or you can do a traffic. So you can choose lead or traffic. You can select a template. And you can select the program, 1% down payment, refinance heat lock, down payment assistance, but 1% down, but in Spanish. So you can select this program, and you can set $15 per day for how long. And you can select the target audiences, like the state, the county, the language, their demographic, and submit it. And that's it. And you can even check the box here that when the new lead is created, you get a text message on your cell phone so that you can call right away. So this is working really well. So that is one tool that you can run to get lead. You can set a small budget, $200 a month. You can have lead to work on. We have marketing materials where you can see there's hundreds of different material you can generate and post. So you can generate this material and post it on your social media. There's a lot of them. By loan factory, loan officer, realtor, recruiting. You can run a program, promote a rate. You can click here, it will generate the image for you. It will generate the image for you like this. See, you can promote a rate for a purchase or refinance or home ready, home possible, for refinance, for purchase, FHA. You can generate this rate and promote it. Holiday, you can generate a holiday and promote it. Review, when you get a review, you can generate it. When you get a faster clear loan, like 8 days, 10 days, you can generate the image and post it. There's other thing you can promote too. Email drip campaign. You can turn it on so that during the holiday, the email will go out. You can send to all your clients, or you can turn it off. Follow-up campaign, you can turn it on so that the campaign will be running for you. So the email drip campaign, the email automatically. Mailing list is another tool allow you to book email to many people at the same time. So you create a list. You can do a static list, a dynamic list, or combined list. So when you have a list, you can click on send email. You can select a template and review and send it. So there's a lot of tools to help you with marketing. Let's see what else. You can go to your setting here. You can set, I have a license, yes. You can set your commission. You can set your type of compensation. You can set marketing, your marketing, the social media link. You can set up Facebook ads. You can set up a team. You can have your own team, or you can join their team. Like Apex has 8 members, CTC group has 7 members. This group have 26 members. So you can join a team. You can host the team leader, you can reach out. There's a mentorship. If you are new to the company, you get paid only 80% for the first 3 transactions. However, you can join this mentor or the team. When you join a team or mentor, you get paid 100%, not 80%. This way you can have money to split with your mentor or team leader. We also have production partner. Production partner is, let's say you don't speak Spanish or you don't speak Chinese. You can find someone, a loan officer, to work with, to help you, and you split the commission. Or you can go here and say, I want to be a production partner, and the system will make you available for other loan officers to work with you. Company lead here, you can turn it on to receive company lead. So then you have system preference setting, credential, marketing setting, commission request here. When you close a loan, you can request commission. You can create a ticket. If you need help, you can create a ticket for support to help you, marketing, accounting, onboarding, processing, realtor support, underwriting. You can create a ticket to assign to this department, and they will help you. Let's see what else. We have an academy as well. We have an academy for you to learn. The academy. So these are the classes that you can take. Now go to our marketplace. The marketplace, first you can find any lender, any program. Under Loan Factory, you can look up all department. You can see all the team in the company. You can see all mentor in the company. You can see all production partner in the company so that you can work with them. On every loan, we can pay up to 2 loan officer. So you can work together. What else? Lender finder. You see, loan officer go here and ask difficult scenario, hard money in the pay for San Francisco, blah, blah, blah. So any difficult scenario, the lender will respond to you. Events. So upcoming event is another training from Rocket on Monday. Training loan officer webinar here. There's a lot of training for you to attend. A lot of training. And then for the completed event, you can watch it. We record the video for you to watch it so you can learn. So there's a lot of support for you. Shout out is just, if you're happy with someone you write, you shout out. This is a trade show we have created to let you know what's going on around. Announcement from lender, vendor, third party processor. So let's see what else. Any question? I will take question now. Hi, Emma. Emma. Hello, Emma.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Most of the loan officers that are currently working for you, how are they doing in terms of what type of loan types do they do and loan amounts and what states?
Our loan officers all over the place, everywhere in the country.
Right, no, in other words, are they doing more purchase money? Are they doing more refinances, reverse? Like, where's the market? Where's the action right now?
Most of them still do FHA, conventional. Some do FHA and VA, but more and more people doing non-QM loans. I see that very popular now.
Non-QM.
Very popular.
What about the purchase market? Is that still, you've seen a lot of business coming through that channel?
Has to be purchased nowadays. Not many refinance.
Okay, purchase and non-QMs.
Yes, correct. But you need to build a pipeline for refinance. The reason my number are so high because I plan everything. I plan so that when market return, I already plan. I'm ready. So, I'm pretty sure with you, I'm very big with refinance. And I build up the pipeline already with all the rate alert, with all the marketing campaign that I'm running. So I'm ready for all the refinance. But again, you need to pick your niche, whatever you're good at.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm asking the question to see where the movement is from what you're seeing, because you're seeing the numbers better than anybody else does.
Yeah,
And
I was all purchased.
navigate to where we should spend a lot of our time and resources in, what lead sourcing.
Yeah, like I said, purchase for sure, and then non-QM getting more popular.
Okay. And when we get when the LO gets paid, does the check come from Loan Factory? Or does it come straight from the lender for our comp?
It come from Loan Factory.
So they pay you and you pay the LO.
Yes, and we pay like 3 times a week.
Oh wow. Okay. Good.
Yeah, we pay pretty fast.
That's it.
Hey, Jared. Hello, Jared.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much for all this great information. Really enjoying it.
Thank you.
So my uncle Dovey met you at the Miami event just a few days ago, and we're a new brokerage with a bunch of kind of new people. should we bring our entire brokerage into your platform?
My recommendation is for you to join first, get to know everything, and make sure you are happy. Then you can bring other loan officer in your team over. We even pay you a referral fee, and we will help you build a team. You can create your own team, and then they can be under your team, and you all can work together as a team.
Okay. And one of our problems is,
and when the loan is funded, the system know the split and split it out and pay both of you.
I have the answer.
And even better than that, the system will track who sourced that loan. You know, if you source it, you should get paid more. If they source it, they should get paid most of the commission.
So a little bit of our problem is that we don't really know what we're doing, given that we're new to the business. So like, I'd like to come join Loan Factory, join one of the existing teams, do mentorship, learn something, you know?
Yeah.
And then bring them along. Does that make sense?
That's make 100% sense. You have to learn from other people. You cannot, you know, you are so new in the industry. There's no way you can become a good loan officer and making a lot of money out right away. You need to learn from someone. That's why it's important to join a team, work with them, learn from them first. You know, you need to sacrifice. It's just like, it's fair, right? You pay someone to help you, coach you, train you. And when you're ready, you can go out on your own. It's natural.
Does it make more sense, the mentorship or the team where I join another team or join a mentor? What's better?
Yeah, I would try both. If you depend, if you find a team leader really good, and you think that you want to work with that team leader for a long time, then you should join a team. But if you think that you can learn quickly, and you love to work by yourself or work with other people at the mentor, then you can be on your own faster. You can join a mentor.
And this has to be in non-Florida jurisdictions, given that I'm licensed in Florida with the current brokerage. So I would work with you guys to get licensed in other spots, and then
very easy to get licensed to another state. You just apply and get the license. Most of the time, the regulator want you to take 2 hours course. And that's it. So it's pretty easy to get licensed in another state.
Great. And then one last question is, we're using a CRM called Follow Up Boss for calling and emailing and drip campaigns and all these things. Your CRM doesn't have a dialer, right? It's not exactly like a cold calling machine CRM. More.
Here, let me show you what we have. So you see the lead right here. So you can click here to call, and then click here to call. So really fast. And all the call will be captured. So for example, let me share with you. Here, you see 11, right? You click on it, you can see, I'm sorry. You can see the history, who calling whom, for how long, and is it connected or not, or voicemail, and the recording of the call. We capture everything. Same thing.
So this really is the only CRM in theory that I would need. I wouldn't need these other CRMs and
you don't need anything else. I can tell you that if you can tell me all the feature, and I can tell you that we cover that. The only thing we don't do is auto dialer, because if you use that, you get into lawsuit.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to use auto dialer. You have to have permission. And I don't think auto dialer working. You need to build relationship with client. The client is not stupid. They are buying a house. That means they have income. They have a job. They're not stupid. Why would they work with someone that call them out of nowhere? You know, we should stop using those tools. but we need to call them. We have the email drip campaign, we have the mailing list, we have newsletter, we have tools that help you build relationship with the client.
So again, and then the last question for me, I'm sorry. So again, it's all kind of magic to me to get that lead that someone would be interested to work with me to do a purchase or a refinance. And currently I'm buying, let's say, 500 leads for $1, you know, a lead from some lead generating company saying, and then cold calling them with a dialer. You're saying that's not really the way to go. We want to build a Facebook campaign. We want to have them come to me with some intent. And then they're coming into my system, and then I'm calling them directly saying, hey, you just reached out to me because of my Facebook ad. Is that, I like that Facebook idea, you know.
I recommend you to run Facebook ads. It's working really well. You put $10 a day or $15 a day, running these Facebook ads, you will get lead, and it costs maybe $5, $10 each, but it's higher quality. And the good thing is the moment you get the lead, you get a text message right away. You call them right away. It's still very hot. The lead is hot. You know, it's happened instantly. So that way you have higher chance of convert. They are the one that see your ads on Facebook. They tap on it. The moment they tap it, our system knows, text it to you. You call them. It happened instantly. That helps you convert better.
You didn't build your 90 deals a month on massive cold calling, 5 hours a day.
I never call my client. I never call lead. I never work with lead at all. They all work with me. They love me. I build a reputation. You know, reputation is the key. You know, customers go to me because they know me. They know that I'm good. I'm not going to screw them up. I can, if any problem happen, I have power to solve the problem. And the loan can be closed, and they're happy. And then even after closing the loan, 2-3 years down the road, they still can call me and I help them. We build a reputation. And I want all of you to build your reputation in your community. You need to pick a target audience, a target market, and target that market. Become an expert. Don't focus on other market. Like me, more than 10 years, I only work with Vietnamese community. And that's why they all know me. So even now, I still focus on the Vietnamese community because it's really difficult to go to another community and try to be successful. So it will take time. It's hard work. You know, it's hard work for sure. Most loan officers don't work hard enough. They don't work 8 hours a day. So hard work is critical. Hey, Amish, let me move on. I'm sorry. Amish?
Yes. I have a question based on the team question that we just hear your answer. So if I come with a team, the split will be based on the 2.5 and whatever I want to make and whatever I want to split with them, you will put the system automatically as the way that I want it. Confirm that. Okay,
Everything
perfect.
automatic.
Right. Okay, perfect. That's what I want to know. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, this is Amish. Thanks for getting in all the insights. I had a question on the longer term vision. I know right now, I think you wanted to be more of a direct lender. Is it more similar to guaranteed rate? And right now we are only corresponding to Rocket, right? Do you have some roadmaps or things like when we will be able to correspond for more loan options?
Yeah. So my roadmap is to double the size of Loan Factory every year. Last month we closed 500 loans, and that's more than enough to become a direct lender. So my goal is a year from now, we become a direct lender. We will sell directly to Fannie Freddie or investor. So that way we can capture more profit. We can utilize, and we offer our client better rate. Because right now, even though we have rate platform, but our pricing is the same. It's not really better than everyone else. We want to break through. We want to have the best possible rate. No one can even come close. That's what I want. So
Yep.
the goal is become a direct lender, have a very good operation, so that I can offer the client better rate. That's
Okay.
how we do the deal. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Hi,
real quick,
Nathan. Hello, Nathan.
Yes, thank you. I wanted to go back to what you mentioned about your CRM and leads. So I'm currently using a marketing company that is using Facebook ads. How successful is your conversion rate with all the ad campaigns that you show that? And I only ask this because you mentioned $15, $20. I'm doing 30, but the quality that I'm getting is not there. My conversion rate is very low, because I do get the hits, I do get the responses. I've gone from FHA to DSCR, and I'm gonna be going back to FHA. But once I do make the contact, it's bogus, not bogus leads, but they're not ready to proceed. So it's kind of like those long-term ones that I have to nurture. How successful is your CRM to convert those? What is
It's
your
pretty
conversion
good.
average rate?
It's pretty good. Here, let me see. I have some loan officer email me. Let me see. I got the email from him. So, no, here. I'm sorry. Hold on. So I talked to a loan officer yesterday, and he paid $15 per day, and he get lead. Let's see. Yeah. So it's one loan officer I talked to yesterday. He spent $15 a day. He get 2 or 3. He just started. He got 2 or 3 leads. He's working with right now. The good thing about, if you have to compare, right? Whatever tool you're using right now, you need to compare to our tool. And if you look at, let me share with you the screen. It's just like you and me. We both loan officer, but you close maybe 1 loan a month. I close 90 loans a month. Same thing with Facebook ads. You run Facebook ads, I run Facebook ads. The result might be different. You know why? Because the quality, the content, how easy it is, how catchy it is, the image, the ads, the content. If you offer 1% down payment, people love it. People that don't have a lot of money. 2-1 buy down. Imagine I offer this. You look at this image right here, 2-1 lender pay buy down. I offer 2-1 lender pay buy down, saving $7,600 paid by the lender. Imagine I select this. A lot of people would love it and tap on and become my lead so that I can call and help them. So you have to have good content on the ads, something attractive, get their attention, so that you can have a lot more lead, and the lead is higher quality. You target the segment that people ready to buy house and able to buy house. You don't target everyone. So $1,000 guarantee here. When I run this, for sure, a lot of people would love to tap on this. And if you promote it more during when rate drop, people want to refinance. We all know that, right? So if you wait until rate is good, let's say right now rate pretty good. You wait a few more days, let's say rate drop another quarter. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will start refinancing. Then you can promote $1,000 back because there's more demand out there. People want to refinance. So it's very important to pick the right content for your ads and the right target audience. Very important. You need to target the segment. Let's say me, Vietnamese. If I target Vietnamese, I have higher chance to convert and have more lead. And I target general public. And I can target one city better than one county, better than everywhere in the same state. So the targeted audience is very important. And also, this is also very important. The moment you get the lead, you call them right away. Don't wait until next day. Don't wait. So it's how you promote it, how you run the ads, and how you convert it. So important. And one more thing. Imagine you calling the lead. How are you going to convert? In order to convert, they have to trust you. They have to like you, right? How are you going to make them like you over the phone within 15 seconds? You only have 10, 15 seconds to make them like you and trust you. It's hard for you, but it's not hard for me. You know why? Because we have the pricing engine website. You can say, hey, by the way, I just text you the rate code. Can you look up your phone, open up it, or I just email you the rate code, and then they look at it, they trust you. You send them the code with the link and say you can click on the link to see the real-time rate code anytime in the future. So they trust you because you give them an actual number from the system. It's the real scenario. If you quote them over the phone, you don't have nothing to back it up. How can they trust you? So there's many factors that you need to have in order to increase the conversion rate. Not everyone can do that. Our system allows you to do all of that. Yeah. Hi, Rick. Hello, Rick.
Hey, it's Juan. Thank you for explaining that. I was curious in the system. I have not noticed where you may have some in the LOS or the POS where you would have milestone updates. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Let me share with you. I'm sorry. Here, let me share with you. So earlier I said that we have 3 pipelines, right? Lead, prospect, and loan. So on each pipeline, we have the status right here. Let's say on the prospect pipeline right here, prospect, you can change the status from new to incomplete, or from incomplete to in progress and archive or denied.
Okay.
Just the application. But if you go to loan here, you can see the workflow where you can see the progress right here, ready to be submitted. So right now, this loan is ready to be submitted. When it's done, then the next step is borrower have to e-sign the disclosure. And then the further one is they have to review. And then let me move on to some further one. Loan ready to be submitted, loan funded. So let's here, you can see the whole progress of the whole workflow from ready to be submitted. Review, and then, we'll go step by step, and you can see exactly what needs to be done on every single transaction. Every single transaction, like clear to close, you need to do this and do this. Load back a title, you need to clear the VOE, schedule closing, confirm the fee, escrow to receive email for the closing instruction, LO to explain to the borrower about the fee and credit. So we have every step of the way listed now clearly, so that you and the processor know exactly what's going on.
Is that sent via email and text or just email?
Yeah, email and text too.
Understood.
Yeah, both email and text.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yes, and you can go to conversation history. You can see all email history. You can see all the text message history, ring changer message history. This is a sample, the sandbox server. That's what it's not real, but you can see everything in here. Every little thing show up in here. Yeah.
Does the processor ever speak to the client?
Yes. They speak to the client. The moment you convert it to the loan, they will talk to the client and help bring in the loan all the way to fund it. You, as the loan officer, this is what you need to do. You direct the client to your website to check rate, to fill out application, to upload document, to pull credit report. The model I call is do-it-yourself mortgage. And if the borrower do it everything themselves, almost everything themselves, they feel they are in control of the process. They understand the process and they enjoy it. And if they make a mistake, they cannot blame you because they are the one that make the mistake. So this is the secret why I have so many review, 5-star review, because I have the client do most of the work. I do very little. So here's the entire process in 2 minutes. The borrower check the rate, check the website for the rate, they like it, they fill out application, they pull credit, they might pull credit, they upload document, right? And then I will jump in and talk to them. I will review the 1003 and review all the document, make sure everything good. If missing document, missing information, I call them and finish it up. After that, I convert it to a loan to have the processor submitted. I will decide the lender. I will decide is it correspondent or wholesale. I will decide what is my compensation. I will decide all of those important aspects. Then I will create a rate alert to monitor the rate. And then I will call my borrower and say, hello, Kevin, your loan is ready to go. I will have my processor submit the loan to you, and the lender will approve the loan within 24 hours. So when the lender approves the loan, I will call you to go over the condition with you. Meanwhile, I have created a rate alert. So the rate alert will email you the rate every morning. Can you please check your email every morning? If you like the rate, call me, I will lock for you. If you don't like the rate, we will wait. But please remember, we don't have a lot of time. This is a purchase. We have to close the loan within 30 days. So within 2 weeks, we have to lock the rate. We cannot wait longer than that. So make sure you know the deadline. Make sure you monitor the rate every day and call me if you want to lock. That's it. So the borrower, the processor will submit the loan and work with the borrower. If there's any condition, any additional condition, they will take the loan all the way to fund it. You also need to explain the rate and the fee to the borrower as well. So that is the whole picture of the loan. You do very little. You review the document and 1003, and then create a rate alert and have the borrower, have the processor process the loan for you. You do very little, but the borrower is happy with you because they are in control of the process. They do most of the work. So any more questions you ask me about the process, the loan process?
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Rick. Hello, Rick.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah. Any question? Just let me know.
No, I apologize. You answered them. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, John. Hello,
Hi,
John.
yes. So I thank you again for all this, taking the time to provide all this information. On the processor side with the disclosures, so one of the things that can be a challenge is when you disclose, if you run into a situation where you don't disclose enough or you have to change, where you can end up with a tolerance cure. How do you manage those situations?
It has been more than a year. I never heard about this problem. Our disclosure specialist is really good. They know how to disclose. We haven't run into this problem at all. Thank you,
So
John.
are they getting fees to the title company ahead, or your just fees are built in?
We have the process in place. We check with the title company to get the fee from them so that we can disclose. If we have to disclose sooner than that, we over disclose just to make sure we don't run into the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
So you can see that it's been 2 hours and it's gone by quickly. There's so much information going on, and this is exactly what you want to be. you want to be in a company that there's a lot of things going on, and we help you. We have all kind of resources to help you, to make you become a more powerful loan officer with your website, with your pricing engine, with the ability to run ads, to promote yourself on social media. And we have a lot of resources to help you. And there's no overhead costs. Everything is almost free to you. You don't close any loan, you don't pay anything. A lot of loan officers during this bad time don't close any loan in 6 months. They don't pay anything. With other company out there, you pay $100, $200 a month. It adds up a lot. So we're here to help. If you have questions, you ask me. Yeah, someone get.
Yeah, I have a question. If we have our own dedicated web page and URL with our, that's, you know, using our lender paid comp to generate pricing, does it ever present itself where a prospect ends up at Loan Factory Retail and now there's a pricing?
Never.
How do we avoid that?
Never. It won't happen, because on your website, we don't have any link back to the main company main website, and you can test it out. You can test it out by pretend that you are a client. You fill out the application, and you can see right away it show up on your pipeline. It won't go to the company.
Okay, so if they did it organically, it could happen, but that's just not likely.
In case for some reason the borrower end up in the company website, you can always say, tell us, say, hey, this client is mine for some reason and end up at the company, belong to the company, and then we will move it to you. It happened. Okay. Yeah.
And then what about, I didn't see in the pricing tool, I didn't see anything for home equity.
We don't have that yet. We plan to work on that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's easy. You can go to the equity lender website. They have the pricing there.
So where would we find that then? If it's not part of the calculator, where does?
There's a website on the lender website. They have receipt. They have, you know, Symmetry right now offer prime rate 7.5%.
Okay, so it would be directly with the lenders in, and we would just quote those kind of out, you know, off sheet or outside of the platform.
Yeah, with HELOC, there's not a lot of adjustment, and the rate is easy too. Sometimes they offer a prime plus a quarter, and it's easy.
Does the same fees for admin and processing apply to equity lines when the commissions are typically?
No, we charge less. We charge less. We charge let's say $100. Because HELOC, there's no need to process the loan.
Okay.
Lender lose everything. Yeah. Hi, Emo.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I learned a lot about the questions that everybody's asking, so it's just as good as what you're saying. And on the chat on the side, it has all the questions, but is there answers to them as well?
That's why I don't want to answer on the chat, because I saw my staff also jump in and answer most of it as well. You can read it.
Yeah, there's a lot of very good questions on the chat, and I was wondering if you're giving answers back, if we can get the Q&As, it helps a lot as well. Speed up, you know.
Yeah, you want me to go over all the question here?
No. I'm just no, that's fine. Okay, skip that. The next question: origination fee. What do we charge for origination fee?
We don't charge origination fee. The lender charges it.
Okay.
The lender charges lender fee. I think at $10.95.
So each lender is going to have a different origination fee?
Yes, the lender fee. So the borrower have to pay lender fee, plus if the loan has points, they have to pay points.
No, I'm talking about, like, you know, you have origination fee, third party, prepaid.
Depending if lender pay or borrower pay, right? If it lender pay, they don't have to pay. But if it borrower pay, then the borrower have to pay us. However, they might get a credit back from the lender to offset that. So it depends. And the best way is to use our pricing engine. You know, our pricing engine is super easy because it is the consumer pricing engine. Whatever they see is what they get. You know, this is the pricing engine for the consumer. Whatever they see is what they get. So
Right.
simple. And
Because all lenders charge origination fee. Banks, credit unions, brokers, lenders. You know, it's usually like
yeah, here, you can look here to see your compensation. This is very simple. Let me go over one more time. You know, you run the pricing, you see your compensation in here, build it. And for the borrower, they pay this. This is the points that they have to pay. And if they click on view fee here, you see it. You will see what happened.
I'll play with it. It's no problem.
Yeah,
So
you pay
I'll
with
check
it, you
that.
see all the fees show up there, origination charge here.
No problem. And the other question real quick is, if we want to make more than 1%, can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So we
lender
can make-
pay 2.5. You can switch the borrower pay to lower that if you want to.
Because I know when I worked at a broker in the past, they had an agreement with the lender to have like a set percent comp plan for the year, and they may be able to change it once during the year. It was like set like at 1% or 1.5 or 2, and you're locked in for the year.
No, that's not how broker work. Broker, we can change the lender pay compensation every quarter, but we
Right.
rarely change at all.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then lastly, you said you're going to become you want to be a lender like in a year or so, right?
Yes.
Is that going to change how the platform that you have right now, that we get used to the process?
No.
You have 200 lenders, and now is it just going to be one lender only?
No. Like right now, a lot of broker become lender and vice versa. A lot of lender now become a broker. They do both. So we're gonna keep everything the same. We just have one more lender in the system. So for example, we have 30 lender. You can expand it. We add one more lender, which is Loan Factory lender. That's it.
Okay, gotcha. So everything stays the same. You're just going to be a
Yes.
lender and a broker.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Cam.
Yes, sir. I have just one quick question. I don't know, maybe this is right or wrong. As a newbie, becoming a loan officer, joining with the mentor, learning the process and the system, and if the loan officer himself is the borrower, does he get any better rates or something for the closing cost or something? How it
Yes.
works himself, if himself is the borrower?
Yes. So if you are the borrower and loan officer, then I will be your loan officer.
Okay.
And I charge you only $500 extra. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that you have a good rate. Yeah. Thank you.
So
So
appreciate Nigon sharing, putting all the input about the companies, about all the information detail, and it helps everybody in this webinar to educate themselves, learn more from you as well, sir. Thank
yeah,
you.
you know, my goal is to help you know what's going on out there and help you compare. Compare is everything, because the borrower shop around, then you have to shop around too. So that, see, the bottom line is you are running your own business. When you run your business, you need to take it seriously. Come on, you cannot run a business and not serious.
Right.
And when you're serious, that means you need to write your business plan. What is your strength? What is your weakness? Who are your competitor? How are you compared with your competitor? In a situation when you compete, how are you going to win? What kind of marketing you will do? You need to have all of these lined up. What do you do every day to promote your company? You need to write it down, and you have to take it serious, and you need to compare. It's not acceptable when you serve the client and they're not happy with you.
Yes, sir.
You need to make sure every client happy with you and give you 5-star review. So at Loan Factory, we help you build a 5-star review, Google review. Don't go with Zillow. Don't go with Yelp. Go with Google review.
Yes,
we help you create a Google review and collect all the review so that you can build a reputation. So if you're in a business and you keep building your reputation, become better loan officer, have better rate, better service, better technology that allow you to compete, that allow you to do marketing and win the relationship with realtor and client, then you're going to be successful. But if you have nothing to do, you don't know what to do, you cannot become better, you cannot compete, how are you going to be successful?
Right.
I want all of you to take it really serious and push yourself harder. Write down what you need to do every day. Write down what you need to do to be successful, and stick to that. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Amish.
Hey, sorry for too many questions, but had one more question on that I saw multiple times in the messages was in some of the states you do not share leads, right? Like, is there like what is the basis of that?
So there's 6 states that we don't share lead right now. The reason is kind of simple because I used to do a lot of loans, and I have a team of assistants to help me. I have brands there too. So because they are there already, I kind of difficult for me to let them go. So I keep them. So the 6 states are California, Texas, Florida, I think Washington, Missouri, and Hawaii. That's it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, John. Hello, John.
Yeah, I know I asked a lot of questions, and you said you don't share leads in Florida. But I have a loan that I lost. And I mentioned I do VA. That's my specialty, right? And with VA, you have to be careful with the compensation. Obviously, you can only charge 1%. So I just lost a deal I thought the client was locked in. We've been talking for 2 weeks. Then they disappeared in the contract after I disclosed. So we've been texting now, and she just sent me a copy of the loan estimate. They got a 5.99 with no points on a $600,000 loan in Florida. I'm not sure how she was able to do that. I'm trying to look on your.
With how many points?
What's that?
With how many points?
No, 0 points. She sent me the loan estimate. They have locked in at 5.99, no points. The lender is charging $11.75 as a origination.
Look at my website. Now I share with you. I can offer 5.875, which is lower, and the borrower can get 1,000 credit. I can beat that rate.
Holy
wow.
And what compensation is that to the?
At 1% compensation.
Okay, that's 1% origination. Okay.
So we
My company is 2.75, so that's why. I obviously can't change that. So that's the interesting thing. Okay.
But you have to. Yeah, but 1%. Everyone have to charge 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so you can offer 5.875 and a credit. So the lower rate with credit, you're gonna win.
Yeah. This is a live scenario. I'm like, well, obviously I didn't get the chance to compete because
and you can see how fast I run the pricing
Yeah.
engine, how fast to get the result, and I can click on there and share that with my client.
Wow.
Really quick. You see here, it's hi, name, and then this is the summary of the code, and 5.875 with a credit. So I can send an email quickly in 10 seconds. And then the borrower can open it up and see this, and they will love me. So that's how I get things done. And it's hard for anyone to compete because my system is so good. It's compare for me. Thank you, John. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, Tuan. Yeah, my question is about the in-house underwriting team. Are they going to help us with the pre-qualification or income computations like that?
Yes, they help you calculate DTI if you need help with that.
Oh, just like Angel AI.
Yes, but a real underwriter calculate for you.
Yes, thank you very much.
And we have AI. We finalize that AI right now. So soon we'll have our AI to calculate DTI as well. Thank you. Hi, Emo.
Yeah, hey, real quick, you're good. You're excellent pricing on everything, but why, in California, Southern California, Northern California, homes out here like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Why aren't you competitive in the jumbo arena so we can work with realtors?
The reason is the bank, they have better rate. They have a lot of money from consumer, on their checking and saving account. So they use those money to lend, and they want a relationship with the rich, the people that afford $1 million loan. So that's why we cannot compete against the bank or credit union.
Don't you have lenders that, want to have the same setup like Rocket and UWM for jumbo and high balance?
Nobody can compete against.
Really?
Yeah, on jumbo.
So what do you do with your jumbo customers and your high balance customers?
What I do is, this is what I do.
Friends, family, it's not just leads.
I call a few banker from Chase, from Citibank, from Bank of America to see who have the best rate. And then I call the client and say, hey, I don't do jumbo loan. My rate are high, but I know one bank has good rate. So I refer the client to that bank. And what I get is I ask the banker to refer back business to me for conventional loan. And then also the client will love me because they know that I'm honest. I don't try to make money and give them high rate. They appreciate me. And you know that because their loan is jumbo, right? Later on, 1 or 2 or 3 years from now, the loan amount go down, rate go down, they refinance, they call me. So I'd rather do that so that in the future, the client will call me and work with me rather than try to rip him off and lose him forever. Give him high rate, he will know. And most of the time we cannot compete. The client will go with the bank anyway. So I'd rather be upfront with the client and tell them that I cannot offer good rate on the jumbo loan. And the client will love me even more.
So really our market is 800 or below. Conforming.
Yes.
Conforming is really where our niche is, not the high
Sometimes
balance.
high balance is also good because we allow up to 50% DTI. The bank, they apply the jumbo guideline. So DTI is most of the time 41% or lower, or even 36%.
See, I got a good book of business with a lot of, jumbo and high balance customers from the past 5 years, and I don't want to lose them.
Yeah, that's why I try to work with the bank, some bankers to secure good rate for my clients. That's why the clients still treat me like an expert, and they will come to me whenever they need refinancing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I really enjoy talking to you. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes already, and it's a lot of information. It's fun, and if you want, you can. Of course, I do this every week, but I see some people come back and attend more and learn more, and that's okay. And I travel around the country. I do a lot of speech, but I love to talk to you. If you have any question, my team can help you, or I can talk to you too. If there's something that they cannot answer you, I would love to chat with you as well. But the thing that I want the most is I want you to get better. You don't have to join Loan Factory. I know that there's a reason, there's other reason. But I really want you to focus on your business and improve it. I know that you might not join now, but a year, 2 years, or 3 years from now, who knows that back then is the right time for you to join, right? So there's nothing wrong. You don't have to join Loan Factory right away. But the bottom line is find a good company that help you become successful. That is the key. You cannot accept failure. You cannot accept that your business is not growing. You have to keep growing your business. That is the key. Okay?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank